Hello here on Wednesday, August the 7th. Speaking of 7, I had 7 minutes of taping time left. So you are now plugged in. And I have 77% on my phone because I'm charging. So sevens across the board. It's my last night of freedom before I go back to work tomorrow. And I am going back to Parks and Rec and my regular job tomorrow. So Mom was like, oh, I don't know if you'll want to go back to both at the same time. You know, you might want to take it easy. And I'm like, I've already told them both I'm coming back. So, I mean, it's, you know. But I did take a short walk to the, take a short walk to the mailbox today. Went and got my mail. And I gathered up some trash, took out some trash a little bit. So I, was up and around and doing things and took a little journey and everything, I mean, seemed to be okay. So, it's just getting back into the swing of things. I'm not looking forward to that. But I might have sat around here long enough to get bored. I don't know. Oh, shit. Oh, and I finally took the 4th of July stuff out of the window, too. Because I still had that hung up. Which is why... Oh, you can't see it, but... That. Whoa. Where am I going? Whoa, there we go. It's back there somewhere. That... is there. Ta-da! I found it. Just a little bit of work. Hello, Minxes. Yes. And I've been talking to they gave me like a nurse navigator at the hospital, and I don't really know why they want me to see a primary care physician, because it's like I've never had, this is the first health thing I've ever, major health issue I've ever had. Like, I understand, like, he wants me to go for genetic testing to see if they can figure out where the blood clots came from. I understand in a couple months they want me to come back and do the whole ultrasound on my heart to make sure that it's back pumping the way that it's supposed to be pumping. I guess it was a little depleted or something. I can't remember exactly the word they used. But they thought that might have been caused by the blood clot, so they wanted to see if everything went back to normal. Like, I kind of understand all of that. I don't understand what the primary care physician is necessarily for, but I don't know. It says on the paperwork 1 to 2 weeks, but my nurse navigator up at Overland Park, her office, they got me. It's not until September. Of course, she was expecting it to be further out since I'm a new patient. They had to find somebody who was taking patients and whatever. So she actually expected it to be further out. She was saying it might be October, but of course they put it for September 11th, which is right smack dab in the middle of when we're supposed to be gone for Mom's birthday trip. And then she rescheduled it for the 17th, which is when we're supposed to be back. I took the 17th off, but it's kind of one of those where I took a couple extra days to myself, to take a vacation from my vacation kind of thing. But Mom might be changing the trip anyway, so I don't know. I can always call this office. Of course, I got to look up their number. I didn't get their number. And reschedule, even if it has to go further out, I guess, because I don't even really know why they want me to go see this person, or maybe it's just to establish a primary care physician, just in case, for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't really know. But so that was a little bit of business that got taken care of today, I guess. Still haven't heard from my main doctor, my specialist, about when he's going to fit me in. I don't know when that's happening. But that's what Mom said that she was wondering. She wanted me to get a chance to see my specialist before we went on the trip. So I'm still kind of waiting to see on that. So A little bit of this, a little bit of that. But while we wait, there's a question to answer. In my opinion, people are too consumed with... In my opinion, people are too consumed with giving a shit, maybe? That might be a good... I don't know exactly how this would... where this would lie, but... or exactly how you would work this into it, but... I guess people are too consumed with... I mean, in some ways, being unhappy, I guess, it seems like, in some way, shape, or form, you know, but it's like, you know, I feel like a part of what I'm trying to say, and I don't know exactly how this would fit, exactly what you would say, but it's like, when people say that, like, online friends don't mean as much as in real life friends. I mean, these people who exist on the internet are also in real life, like, you know, because they say, oh, you know, online friends don't mean as much as bull fucking shit, you know. I had just as many people coming on when I was posting about being in the hospital, people that I knew in person, people that I'd met through Facebook, like, were coming on and, you know, giving me support and, you know, like, so, like, all that's bullshit. All that's fucking bullshit. And it's like, that's a mentality I wish we could get away from. Or, like, saying that, like, people are like, oh, social media is taking over my life. You know, like, what would you be doing if you weren't on social media? You know, like, people who, like, make a big deal and, like, every once in a while they leave social media, whatever, you know, because it's like, oh, I want to, you know, reconnect with the world or whatever. And it's like, I mean, I don't think, I mean, you can do both, you know. It's just like, I mean, I can be sitting there, you know, playing my games on my phone and listening to a conversation and respond to a conversation, you know, like doing my Pokemon, whatever, you know, like, I just had another, or people talk about being in the moment, you know, like, I can be in the moment through my camera, through my camera lens, you know. And not only that, then I get to share it with other people, or I get to capture a memory that I wouldn't remember otherwise, you know. Like, my friend Matt, I was going through and, you know, looking up all the videos that he had been in that I could find anyway, because, you know, there was some parties and different things. Like, we had a birthday party for him at Country Kitchen. I'd kind of forgotten that, you know. So it's like, I mean, you know, you capture memories of things that I mean, you can't possibly remember, like, every single moment of your life or whatever. You know, that's what, you know, Mary Lee was saying when they went to Omaha last week and they were missing their historian because, you know, I was the one that, you know, takes pictures and video and all that other stuff. That's how we figured out that, we knew we went to the zoo, but I guess we weren't sure if we went into the aquarium or something. So I looked up my photos of the weekend we went to Omaha for HauntACon, and I found the pictures of us being in the aquarium. It was just, like, really busy that day, and there was a lot of kids, and I guess maybe we were, like, rushing through there. I don't know. They ended up not going back to the zoo this time. They went to the botanical gardens. But yes, it's, I don't know, like, I don't know exactly what my point is here, but people are too consumed with, I guess, like, online being a bad thing or whatever, and it's not. I mean, like I said, I have friends all over the world that I never would have met if it wasn't for social media, you know, or being on your phone all the time. Like, there was this meme that they make it sound like it was so much better back in the day or whatever, you know, because they showed a picture of, you know, people on a train today, and of course everybody's got their face in their phones and no one's talking. But then they posted a picture of people on a train back in like the 1950s or whatever. Everybody had their face in a fucking newspaper. Nobody was talking on the train back then either, you know, back in the golden age or whatever, or, you know, the era before cell phones, whatever. I don't know, like, we have so much disposable time anymore. You know, it's not like we have to, like, you know, hunt and gather for our food or anything like that. It's not, you know, we have a lot of free time, and I feel like, because there's this one thing where it talks about there's this ad that keeps coming across my Facebook page, that it's something about an activity booklet, and it's like, oh, it's the only thing that keeps me away from my phone. So instead of being distracted by your phone, you're being distracted by an activity booklet. What's the fucking difference? I don't know. Somebody needs to explain that. Somebody needs to explain that to me. You know, you're still, like, disassociating, and it's, you know, like, the world is a really loud, annoying place. Like, if you need to go into your own, you know, just spend some quiet time with yourself on your phone, scrolling through social media. Like, you don't have to be on all the time. You know, you don't have to be, like, you can take some time and just, like, disassociate from the world and, you know, veg out in front of the TV, watch a movie, scroll mindlessly through Facebook. Like, it's okay. Like, I feel like that's healthy to do instead of just being, like, you know, brain time all the time. Like, you can just scroll through and, you know, laugh at some funny memes and watch some cute cat videos. Like, you know, it's not wasting time. It's like, you know, you're just, I guess, investing in your own well-being, maybe, you know? Like it's okay to just sit down and relax and not do anything. And, like, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like, just kind of like, be worthless for a little while, you know? Be a bump on a log. Just, like, do nothing. Just absolutely do nothing. That's what I've been doing since last Thursday. I've just been sitting around here, you know, watching random YouTube videos, falling asleep, you know, doing messages on Facebook, and, you know, like, I haven't been doing much of anything, and that's fine. It's totally fine to just not do anything, you know, like, or it's like, you know, time to yourself, self-care, I guess. Because there was this one, I think it's some group about View from My Window or whatever, and there was this parent that got on there, and it was a mom, and she felt, you know, she posted anonymously, but she said, you know, this is the view from my window, like, it's a place, like, in the attic, I guess, or, you know, some place, you know, where she can spend a quiet moment by herself. And, you know, she kind of felt a little guilty about, you know, needing time to herself. But I'm like, you shouldn't. And there was a lot of people actually in the comment section that's like, no, you know, I mean, being a parent is a full-time job, like, with no breaks. You know, like, usually by state standards, any state that you go to, you know, like, your regular job, your 9-to-5 job, like, they have to give you breaks. They have to give you a lunch, you know, you have to take breaks from your, you know, 9-to-5 job. And there's nothing wrong with, like, taking a break from, you know, your home job, your home life, you know, your kids, your you know, whatever. Like, just go do something by yourself for a little while, or, you know, like, there's nothing wrong with needing, you know, to just take a moment to, like, have a silent, like, place to yourself, to just go and decompress. Because it's like, I mean, I feel like as people, we need that, you know, we need that time, we need that me time, or that quiet time, or that, you know, that time to decompress. Just like I was saying, you know, I need a vacation from my vacation when I get home, you know, like, I'm not ready to go right back to work and just go right back to the grind, whatever, you know, like, I need a little time to, like, just breathe, just be, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know exactly what that would be consumed with. but or how exactly that would answer the question, but I guess that's my answer for it. They're too consumed with trying to do too much, maybe, or be too much, or whatever it is. Hopefully the point was made there. And football. Way too consumed with football. I guess because I've never gotten into it, Just not my thing. Sorry. But yeah, there's that question. Mom has texted me back, so I need to see what she's gonna say and watch my finale of I've actually over the last 24 hours in between my sleep, I've worked myself through the last season of Drag Race France. So I'm up to the finale now. So there's like 8 episodes. I think I just started it yesterday. I don't know. I was kind of like, instead of watching all these random YouTube videos, maybe like get through something that I need to get through. So I got all that to do. So I'm gonna let you go from this. I probably won't do another video tonight. Probably not. Now that it's kind of like I'm on my last night before I have to go back to work in the morning, because like I said, I'm going back to Parks and Rec too. So, yay. I have to go back to being an adult tomorrow. No fun. But at least I only have to work, I have 2 days for Parks and Rec, and then 1 day for my regular job since I work overnights. Oh shit, did I call in yet today? I don't think I've called in yet today. I need to do that one last time, my one last night. So maybe I'll do that first, just so that I don't forget. And I shall see you for what I see you.